Here at the FayWhat Show, we love to bring you interviews with just incredible people from our community. And we've got a special treat for you, Dino Mosquera from the Outshine Film Festival. We're going to be talking in Spanish. Vamos a hablar todas cosas Outshine Film Festival hoy, ¿ok? So Outshine es todo lo que quieres en un festival de cine, invitando y brillando. La misión de Outshine Film Festival es inspirar, entretener y educar. Okay, fomentar un sentido de comunidad a través de películas, videos y otros medios internacionales y culturalmente diversos que ofrezcan perspectivas históricas sobre la experiencia LGBTQ. So outrageous, that you can say that about Outshine Film Festival. Outspoken, you can say that about Outshine Film Festival. Outshine Film Festival, the Miami edition, es el 18 de abril hasta el 28 de abril 2024 y la edición de Fort Lauderdale de Outshine Film Festival empieza el 17 al 27 de octubre de este año también. Y estamos esta mañana con mi amigo Dino Mosquera. Okay, let me clap for you.
Hey!
Dino Mosquera is the board director and chairman of the screening committee for Outshine Film Festival. Oye, ¿cómo se dice todo eso en español? ¿Que tú eres el qué?
Yo soy el director del comité que hace la programación.
La programación. So, básicamente tú y tu team tienen que ver todas estas películas, o mejor dicho, todas las películas que mandan para ser parte del Film Festival. Y con tu comentario y tu opinión, entonces escogen cuál película van a tener.
Somos un grupo somos todos voluntarios, para que entiendan.
Y you guys work so freaking hard.
Son todos voluntarios entre Dade County y Broward County. Tenemos hombres, mujeres, gay, lesbians, trans.
De todo un poco.
De todo un poco en el comité, y entonces recibimos las películas a lo largo de un año. Nos mandan a la plataforma, nosotros abrimos el periodo de inscripción. Los cineastas y productores y directores nos mandan las películas, documentales, cortos,
dramas,
todo esto. Y de eso empezamos la selección para el de Miami, por ejemplo, que es ahora en abril. Empezamos en diciembre a ver todas estas películas.
Wow.
Te estoy hablando de que son como 300 películas.
Holy crap. ¿Y cuántas personas están en el board?
En el grupo que hacemos la selección, we are 20 with me, 19.
19 people.
Right, 19 people.
¿Y dividen todas las entries o qué?
Sí, yo hago eso es lo que me corresponde a mí. Entonces tenemos varios grupos. So we try to send some, women's films to women,
the women
and to the trans members of the committee. Because, somos latinos, un par de nosotros, pero la mayoría son hombres blancos, americanos, un poco más mayores. O sea, we have everything,
of course.
We have everything. So, and that's the purpose. We're looking for, representative of the community.
Of all the letters. Of all the letters,
right.
So, folks at home, let me begin by saying that this FayWhat show will be a bit different from usual shows, okay? Because you're hearing us speak Spanish and you're probably like, coño, what the hell happened to this TV set? No tienes mal puesto nada, no te preocupes, okay? You don't have to adjust your TVs. Just understand that this show is going to be in Spanglish, right? Because we are honoring all the Spanish and foreign films from Latin American countries today. Esas son básicamente la película que vamos a hablar esta mañana.
Y una de las cosas que yo quiero aclarar que Spanglish, porque muchos de la audiencia quizás esté preguntándose por qué hacemos nosotros esto en Spanglish. Esto es un fenómeno muy típico, very, very typical of the South Florida area.
Yeah.
We all are, even within the Latin community, we are a rainbow, right? Somos diferentes, venimos de sitios diferentes. You were born in this country, you grew up in this country, speaking both.
Yeah.
I was born in Venezuela. I learned Spanish as a first language, and now I speak English. Y hay gente que que cambian todos los días. And when you move to South Florida from other areas, because I am a defender of speaking Spanish properly, okay?
He is.
I want to make sure that we do that. Pero when you move to South Florida, you can't escape that the way that we speak. We switch from English to Spanish and back and forth all the time. And it's a serious thing.
Yes. And some older folks take that take that not the good way, you know. They think it's a disrespect to the language. And I totally understand that. Pero entiende que yo me crié en un mundo donde mis padres estaban aprendiendo inglés, ¿verdad? So ellos querían que nosotros todos hablaremos inglés solamente en la casa. So, ¿qué pasó? I didn't learn any Spanish. I didn't. I knew how to understand it. I knew what you were telling me, pero no sabía cómo responderte, right? So this Spanish that I have right now fue yo aprendiendo como adulta ya. Cuando Univision vino y me dijo, te queremos ofrecer un trabajo, pero muchacha, you have to learn some Spanish, right?
Y para mí es el contrario, ¿ves? Porque yo crecí hablando español 100%.
Yes.
Mis padres hablan español. Mi mamá no habla inglés. Mi papá habla inglés bilingüe, pero mi mamá solo habla español, que es una de las cosas que más me causa conflicto, pero cuando hablo con ella tengo que hablar completamente en español. Y hay muchas cosas que hoy en día yo sé, porque las aprendí aquí, que no sé cómo decirlas en español.
Y que no hay palabras para
Que no hay
explicarla
manera.
también, no hay manera,
No,
para nada.
Y es un, como decimos nosotros, es un arroz con mango.
Un arroz con mango. Completamente. So let me apologize to all the people out there, okay? Because I personally believe that Colombians and Venezuelans speak the best Spanish. Just don't kill me. Don't send hate mail, okay? At the bottom of that list is Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, and those are the people I grew up with.
And Argentinians. And Argentinians.
And so that's what rubbed off on me. Después me vine a Miami, que es como Little Cuba. Right? So all the Cuban kind of things se me pegaron también, you know,
Right.
which are not good.
And you are Colombian, Puerto Rican.
I am.
So you got the best
And
not so.
well, Puerto Ricans are sexy AF. So hey,
you got
right?
You got lucky.
I got you there.
You got lucky.
I got you there. So vamos a hablar. We have to talk about your mom too. So Dino, el año pasado, right? Hacimos este mismo show en español, en Spanglish, a donde hablamos de películas de países latinos, and it went pretty well. Y le gustó a tu mamá.
Mi mamá lo vio, yo se lo envié porque yo lo pongo en Facebook. So my mom, which, you know, she could see my postings and all that, but they're all in English. So my mom doesn't understand. She sees my face. She likes everything that I'm in. Obviously, she loves me. Pero cuando lo vio en español y sobre todo cuando te vio, ella le gustan las niñas lindas como tú.
Oh, that's so
So
sweet.
she was so sweet to tell me, oh my God, she's so great. I guess it's your energy that she saw.
Oh, that she felt all the way from Venezuela.
Felt, yeah, and then she loved the show. She showed it to the rest of the family.
Ay, qué linda.
So, yeah, entonces una de las cosas que he hecho que mi mamá puede ver y que lo estoy haciendo en español. ¿Me entiendes?
Yes, yes.
Que es una cosa que a mí me enorgullece porque, bueno, quiero
Es tu
hablar,
país, y
quiero hablar
tú
en
eres súper
español.
orgulloso de ser latino, de ser un
Claro.
gay man de Venezuela. That's you. When I first met you, you know, y I didn't know how educado you were. You know, he has all these freaking degrees. I love nerds. I try to surround myself with them, okay? I want to be the dumbest person in the room. You should do that too. You should meet my wife, right? Pero te digo que eso fue una de las cosas que, como, it was like, oh, wow, like he's really well-rounded. Y si habla tan bien y es tan orgulloso de su país, you know?
Y de mi lengua.
De tu
Del
lengua.
español. Yo defiendo
Yes.
el español. Yo escribo en español mejor que lo que escribo en inglés, pero evidentemente es una cosa que el Spanglish me ha afectado a mí como le afecta a miles de latinos. que han llegado aquí.
Negativamente, I'm sorry.
Bueno, I mean, yes.
I guess it all depends,
It all
you know what I
depends.
mean?
I think it makes us richer in a way, but yeah, it's something that I criticize Cubans a long time. But Cubans have more history than we do in this city. I mean, there are second and third generations of Cubans that live here. They were born and went to school here.
Yeah.
So there is no way they're going to speak Spanish like I do.
I know, but your Venezuelans are going to turn into
Right.
that sooner or later because we
Correct.
have an influx of Venezuelans here.
We're going through that.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
So-
Come one, come all. The hotter you are, the more we want you to come to Miami. Bueno, I'm really happy that your mom enjoyed the show. Señora, mandándote muchos saludos. Me encantaría un
Te
día ir a
quiero.
Venezuela a conocerte, all right?
Te
And I
quiero.
hope that this show comes out okay, all right? Okay, so, you know, honestly, tú eres un gran amigo and I adore you. So,
Igual.
you know, y te digo que, sinceramente, I'm not comfortable doing a whole show in Spanish. I'm not. Pero porque es contigo, es un poco diferente. It's like I feel safe, right? So vamos a ver how I really kill the Spanish language. Vamos a
No,
empezar.
and it's cute.
Is it?
Yeah, it is cute. I mean, an accent is always an accent, right?
An accent's always sexy.
It's a cute. I mean, it's cute. When gringos speak Spanish, we love it.
We love it.
Because it's cute. It's endearing.
Yes.
Well, some of that accent comes through you. Just so you know, in
Oh, okay.
Spanish, just so you know, she has an accent.
I totally. I have an accent of a gringo. I swallowed a white gay man that learned Spanish.
And
I
then
don't know
it's
how
a
that
mix
happened.
with Puerto Rican. Not so much Colombian, but a lot of Puerto Rican I hear in your accent. Right.
For sure. Okay, bueno, ahora sabemos de dónde todo salió. Okay, let's begin with our first movie, Blue Lights, Luces Azules.
Oh.
Okay, nos viene de Argentina y esta pieza de desarrollo durante la celebración del 70 cumpleaños de Alejandro, donde amigos y familiares se reúnen para una noche inolvidable. There you go. Que redefinirá sus relaciones. A medida que los secretos surgen, las tensiones crecen y surgen verdades. Blue Lights explora the complexes de amor, la pérdida, la amistad y la dinámica de las relaciones homosexuales y lesbianas en un mundo cambiante. These couples are super adorable and the trailer made me want to watch it big time.
You should. This is the Latin film. This is new in our film festival. For this new edition in Miami, we're going with that Latin night. So we want to have a film for both men and for women.
And this is it.
This is the one for men. There is another one for women that we're going to talk about in a little bit. So este film viene de Argentina, un país al que yo adoro, que tiene una producción cinematográfica fantástica. Argentina siempre envía películas maravillosas. Como todo, hay unas que son muy buenas, hay otras que no son tan buenas. Han ganado el Oscar en varias oportunidades y con razón. Esta película en particular es fabulosa. Es como una amalgama de relaciones. Refleja mucho lo que ocurre en nuestra comunidad LGBT. No tiene que ser en Latinoamérica, igual aquí es como cross-sectional. De varias generaciones.
Yes, for sure.
Varias generaciones.
Because Alejandro's celebrating his 70th birthday, but there's couples and family members, and they're all having drama when they reunite. The lesbian couple is...
Una pareja lesbiana. There is a heterosexual couple that is going through their own conflicts. I mean, it's very... Woody Allen in a way, but don't take that the wrong way. I happen to love Woody Allen.
Yes,
I happen to love Woody Allen.
If you think of his directing and his cinematography, hay algo diferente de las películas de Woody Allen. So I understand your reference.
It goes deep. So it goes deep, but in a very humorous way. So it's it really explored the things that each of them are going through in a very light way, but it's very deep. I mean, cuando te das cuenta de lo que están discutiendo y todos pasamos por eso, hay infidelidad, hay problemas de HIV, SIDA,
y drama entre amigos, tú sabes que siempre hay
la pérdida de una pareja, hay muchas cosas y todas colisionan en esa fiesta. Todo ocurre en una noche y lo hacen de una manera también, los diálogos son súper, es increíble. A mí me encantó esta película, me parece que es una cuestión que refleja también la madurez del cine latinoamericano, que no solamente nos estamos viendo, sí, hay uno de los niñitos que es el twink de la película.
Porque siempre hay uno.
Hay uno que está divino, y está divino. El tipo
The girls are cute too.
The girls are cute. The girls are cute too, but it's not so much based on, sex and sex appeal. It's based on, human relations.
Situations, cosas que pasan. Especialmente cuando uno no ha visto unas amistades por años y años, ¿verdad? Y después se reúnen de nuevo. It's always like, what are they up to? Where's their man,
y cómo nosotros envejecemos como comunidad también, porque muchos de ellos están envejeciendo. Entonces, that's a serious issue that we deal with, especially in communities like ours where we age, but we don't face it many times.
Yeah. Or we don't know how, because we don't have people with us that have aged as LGBT. We don't have that history.
And many of our community also was lost to HIV and AIDS.
That's
and
true.
Then, they didn't get to live those all age, So it's very interesting how they dealt with that and how different generations see it a different way.
Yeah.
So I think it's fantastic, this film. There's going to be a film and there's going to be a party after.
Okay.
So there's going to be drinks. This is at the Silver Spot in downtown Miami.
Yes. So listen, first of all, lastly, quiero decir que the writing is wonderful, okay? Solamente vi como quizás un poco del principio de la película y vi el trailer. I love the writing in this film, right? For this gay, tú me puedes perder en 1 minuto y medio. And I was captured instantly. So I'm looking forward to seeing this movie. Watch Luces Azules, Blue Lights. It comes on Saturday, April 20th, 2024 at 8 p.m. at Silver Spot Cinema. And that's all in downtown Miami. And that's going to be streaming April 29th through May 5th.
That's
all right?
Outshine at
So
home.
make sure that you do that. Outshine at home. Seguimos con All the Silence. Todo el silencio, ¿ok? Miriam tiene dos pasiones en la vida: enseñar lenguaje de señas y actuar en un grupo de teatro. Como Coda, un hijo de un adulto sordo que vive con su novia sorda que no usa el lenguaje de señas. Sin embargo, cuando la propia Miriam comienza a perder la audición, se niega a enfrentarse a un futuro en el que sus pasiones pueden no ser sostenibles. Miriam has two passions in life: teaching Mexican Sign Language and acting in a theater group. And as a Coda, a child of a deaf adult who lives with her deaf girlfriend who doesn't use sign language, her hearing is paramount to her experiences. Yet, Miriam herself begins to lose her hearing. You know, she refuses to confront a future in which her passions may not be sustainable anymore. ¿Qué crees de esta película?
Esta película viene de México, otro país que es maravilloso y que hace cine que está creciendo y madurando de una manera increíble. México está mostrando que is dealing with serious issues, and serious issues that, you know, as you know, the Latin American view on LGBT issues is sometimes timid, sometimes biased, and sometimes it's not always reflecting of what's going on. And but this movie shows something so critical that we don't always deal with, and is discapacity. I mean, the fact that you know, people that are deaf in our community, and how they are dealing with this,
and how they are treated,
and how they're treated,
and how they navigate normal life.
How do they meet their partners too? Porque en este caso las actrices son fabulosas. Una de ellas, por cierto, es muy conocida, la novia de ella. Lo interesante de esta película, para empezar, es que deals with the... Esa es una palabra que no sé cómo decir en español. Deal.
Oh, okay.
Deal. I'm like, how do you say that? Trata sobre, right, de different types of deaf mute in the community.
Yeah.
Some people are learning sign language. Some people are reading. Some people
and some just read lips. Yes.
Some people just you know, just have certain level of hearing, which is the case in the main with
Miriam.
Miriam. And
algunos nacieron así, otros le pasó, you know, como adultos. So I mean, they're all different.
They're all different. Y está sobre todo en el caso de ella, porque ella es una actriz de teatro donde todo el mundo puede escuchar y puede hablar. Y ella es hija de una persona que es sorda, y creo que también su tía, creo que dice en la película, pero ella empieza a perder su sentido auditivo.
Wow,
entonces
¡qué miedo, Dios mío!
Y entonces ella entra en un pánico, y entonces como entra en una negación también, ¿me entiendes? Entonces la pareja de ella, la persona con la que ella vive, ella es sorda, pero no hace... Además, Miriam es profesora de lenguaje con señas. La pareja se rehúsa a aprender a hablar con señas.
Entonces, ¿cómo se van a comunicar con ella?
Ella le lee los labios a ella, pero entonces Miriam empieza a perder la audición, entonces no puede escuchar lo que le está diciendo la novia.
No, my God.
Está de madre.
Wow. Es que yo ni puedo imaginarme no poder comunicarme con mi esposa. Hay veces que me encantaría no comunicar con mi esposa, but you understand what I mean. You know, lo más que me gusta de esta película es que encontraron actores sordos and advisors also that are deaf. You know, like they went full-fledged on this. You know?
Uno de los actores principales es completamente sordo. Hay una mujer que también se mete en el cuadro, porque es lo mismo como la película anterior que estábamos hablando, una mesa, están celebrando un cumpleaños de ella precisamente, de la que es la pareja de Miriam, y todos tienen diferentes niveles de audición. Hay una que pueden hablar, escuchar, sin problema alguno, pero aprendió señas cuando estaba pequeño.
Oye,
O sea,
pero qué
la
mezcla.
complejidad.
That's an arroz con mango right there, so you
Sí,
know,
no,
okay?
no, y está increíble
No,
porque
that's interesting.
nosotros nunca consideramos eso.
Yeah, of course
Porque no nos
not.
afecta,
Of
¿me
course
entiendes?
not.
Entonces, y yo creo que es tan importante porque nosotros como comunidad también tenemos un porcentaje de la población que
Claro,
también sufre de esta
claro. Y
discapacidad.
tenemos una obligación to include
Claro,
them, okay?
exacto, y de la manera que ellos lo hicieron, además de que de una manera muy artística, la Ciudad de México es un sitio fascinante.
Oye, México te manda muchas películas.
No, increíble.
Like some amazing ones.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay, watch All the Silence, Todo el Silencio on Saturday, April 20th at 8:15. It's going to be streaming also April 29th through May 5th, okay? So that's going to be a good one. This next one, okay, yo no sé si voy a dormir por una semana después de ver esta mierda, para que sepan, okay? Sorry, señora. Okay, Mamantula.
Mamántula. Mamántula.
Mamantula. Mamantula you.
Because mamántula is, you know, de mamar.
Got it.
Si vemos una araña desde lejos, nos parece insignificantes. Si nos acercamos un poco más, pueden ser peligrosas. Y si las vemos de bien cerquita, son preciosas.
Hay algo en todo esto que no me gusta nada. No quiero que se filtre ningún detalle hasta que tú y yo saquemos algo en claro, ¿vale? La autopsia muestra esto. Veneno de tarántula en cantidades inimaginables. En el pene.
¿A dónde queréis llegar?
¿Y si tampoco fuese un animal? ¿Podría ser algo sobrenatural? ¿O extraterrestre?
Tú ves.
I know.
He's so dirty. I didn't say that.
No, because it's a combination of mamar y tarántula.
And tarantula, like a spider, okay?
Right, so it's mamántula.
Ugh. Okay, ¿de dónde es esta película?
De España.
De España. All right. Los asesinatos terribles y sangrientos crean pánico en la comunidad queer. Un asesino está suelto y nadie está a salvo, ¿ok? Humorística y provocativa, cada uno de los amantes de Mamántula es víctima de su hambre por la sangre y el semen. Yes, you heard me right, all right? Dreadful and gory killings create panic in the queer community, coming all the way from
España.
España. All right, please tell me about a semen-thirsty monster.
And a daddy.
And a daddy
And
at
a hot daddy on
You
top
better
of that.
watch who you meet on Grindr and scruff people. Okay,
I know,
tell us.
when you go out to Ramrod
I'm saying.
or Eagle.
I'm saying when you
I'm
go to
just saying.
Ramrod and it's, you know, pig dance, right? And you're like, hey, he might be like a killer.
No, because he's the hottest daddy. He's the hottest.
Está lindísimo el tipo.
It's very hot. It's a hot, very, you know, very Spanish, very hairy, hot. The guy is hot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but it's a messed up concept.
Esta situation porque le puede pasar a cualquiera, lo
No,
sabes.
y es muy gráfica.
You know?
Y
Y
además
es
que
gráfico, así
muy-
sangriante, like that.
No, y sexual.
Yeah.
Yeah, which we like.
Which we like.
We
We're-
like
we're-
that.
We're good for that.
Yeah, but it's what we call out of the box concept. So we always try to have like a movie that, is like, you know, doesn't follow the same, you know, it's very out of the box. It's very unique in the concept. And it's camp. It's very camp. Que en español se diría, no sé.
Campi.
No, en español no se dice eso, se diría como
Ay, como divertido,
como maricona.
Oh, okay, would it be that? Okay. Oh, I love that.
Sí, entonces.
That's using that word in a good way. You see?
In a good way, right. Entonces es como una película que, además que muestra la fascinación en la comunidad, tienen sexo en lugares públicos.
Yes.
Y las víctimas se desintegran.
You see, next time you have sex in that back alley, you might want to think twice. Dime de Ian de Sosa. Dime de él. Isn't he the director of the movie?
Sí, pero yo no sé de
I think he's given you some movies before, though. I thought he did, pero
Sí,
look
pero-
him up.
No, pero esta película no es muy larga, para que sepan. Estamos acompañando con otro corto,
Okay.
porque no es
Pero
muy-
qué corto? How long is it?
90 minutes.
That's a short film to you?
I mean, it's not the...
It's not
sorry.
Oppenheimer
No,
with 3.5
yeah.
hours que me ha tomado 4 veces para tratar de ver esa película. No voy a verla. I'm done. I
I can't
quit.
believe you. I mean,
quit.
I've seen it twice, completely, all 3 hours.
Hey, I'm
okay?
busy having sex. I can't.
I
That's
can't-
a long, it's long. 3 hours plus. Es que, ¿para qué? ¿Qué hay necesidad? ¿Qué pasó con las películas que eran 1 hora y media y 2 horas?
Right. No, I hear you.
I'm good. I'm good for 1.5. You listen, I'm not going to sleep well after this movie. So I'm glad that it's shorter.
Right.
Because it's going to stay on my mind for a lot longer than an hour and a half, Dino.
It does. No, it did to me too, and it makes me think twice when you know, when you hook up. I tell you, girl.
I'm just saying, man, that made you think twice. Y ya, y después se
Y
lo
ya.
olvidó. Y después se lo
Pa'
olvidó.
la pinga.
Right? Y después para la pinga. Okay, how do I say it? Mamántula.
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 Mamá.
Es que te dije que no, mamántula. Mamántula, Saturday, April 27th at 9:30 p.m. at the Regal South Beach. Make sure that you go on out and watch it there. All right, next up, Power Alley. All right, I know this is from Brazil,
De
Uruguay,
Brazil.
Brazil. Okay, and Power Alley, Levante. Okay, that's the title of it, correct?
In Portuguese. In Portuguese.
Ah,
right.
in Portuguese, Levante.
Levante.
That's not really how I would say it. All right. So, Sofía, un joven talentosa, vive en un humilde suburbio.
Suburbio.
Es que tú tienes esos labios para hacer eso. Suburbio.
Y es una joven.
Una joven.
Porque ella es
Suburbio.
mujer.
Suburbio. All right.
Suburbio.
Brasileño donde reinan los valores conservadores, right? Conservadores. Okay.
Conservadores.
All right. Cuando se nota su talento para el voleibol, tiene la oportunidad de tener una vida diferente completamente. Pero después de que algunas noticias inesperadas ponen su futuro en peligro, ella encuentra apoyo en su equipo de voleibol. All right. Juntos somos poderosos is their line. All right. So this girl has talent at playing volleyball, right? And she's able to maybe play professionally. And unfortunately, can I say it? Can I say what happens?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, she finds out she's pregnant. Right? And so, unfortunately, this right here changes the whole scheme of what her future might look like. Estas oportunidades no pasan todos los días, right? So now what does she do? Pero también vive en un pueblo super conservative, right?
A ella le dan una beca.
Okay.
O sea, el equipo es muy bueno.
Uh-huh.
So she's doing very well. And then she gets a scholarship to go to Chile. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So as she's getting that news, she also get the news that she is pregnant. Y como todos los países latinoamericanos, me duele decirlo porque, bueno, porque así somos, con mayor o menor nivel de progresismo, de liberalismo, we all have, abortion is a very significant issue here
and everywhere.
Even more so there. So, esta película muestra cómo la sociedad latinoamericana, básicamente, o sea, se quiere apoderar de tu vida, la vida de las mujeres, la decisión de las mujeres.
Hecho por un hombre. How beautiful.
Exacto, pero el hombre no tiene ningún tipo de consecuencia. La consecuencia recae sobre una niña que además es menor de edad, porque ella es menor de edad. Okay?
Claro, sí.
These girls
Porque
are in high school. They're in high school. So she has a girl. I mean, they all. It's very lesbo because the team is very, they're butch girls.
Yeah, we play volleyball. I used to love watching the volleyball team. Qué linda.
Yeah, I know, and it's very multicultural within Brazil, which Brazil is one of the most mixed countries in Latin America. So
todos los colores tienen allá.
Todos los colores. And she's mulata, I guess you could say. And she has a white girlfriend. And then they're going through this. Porque ella sabe de la noticia y quiere hacerse un aborto.
Yeah.
Pero una vez que va a la clínica, allí empezó todo. Porque una vez que se enteró la clínica que estaba embarazada, la empezaron era una tortura básicamente para que ella no abortara.
Oh my God, Dios mío.
Y ella con la presión de que tenía que aceptar la beca para ir a Chile. Y
o quedarse y tener el niño y
además la pareja, o sea, tenía la novia también. So she goes with the father which is trying to help her, but it's almost impossible. It's a cruel representation of what conservative society does sometimes.
Yeah.
That is not trying to protect our the most vulnerable.
Yeah.
Is just trying to impose their values
on them. Poor little girl that has a full future ahead of her, and I know it's a story, but it's something that so many of us can relate to. The possibility of just being able to do something that will further your life in a different way, right? You're not ready to have this child, para tener esta criatura, right? Anyway, okay, por favor, vayan a ver la película, okay? So it's Watch Power Alley, Levanta, and that's Friday, April 19th at 9:45 p.m. at the Silver Spot Cinema in downtown Miami. I love that cinema.
It's
like, it's so beautiful. Dios mío, it's like futuristic.
And the quality of the audio, the sound, the screen, the video, the quality of the food. They serve food and a full bar too.
Yeah.
They have a lounge outside where we're gonna have our parties. It's a great venue.
I love it. The parking es facilito. Cuando uno piensa, ¿verdad? De downtown Miami. Mejor dicho, cuando uno piensa de Miami, ¿verdad? Uno piensa, ay, el parqueo me va a costar $1,000 y cómo va a ser y no voy. Eso no es el caso cuando tiene que ver con el Outshine Film Festival en Miami Edition. Ese parqueo, simplemente was lovely.
Y tenemos una tarifa especial para el festival, para que la gente pueda estacionar allí y cruzar la calle del cine.
Right there. Listen, I'm in heels and I could just cross the street with no problem. All right. Next up, The Shadow of the Sun.
¿Quién te dijo a ti que yo canto? Ah, ¿me escuchaste? Tú a mí me escuchaste.
Diga.
¿Aún tocas?
¿Batería? ¿O por qué?
Chamo, que ya son 6, 7 años que yo no toco ese bajo.
¿Y qué? ¿Ahora tú quieres ser cantante? A estas alturas del partido.
¿Qué vas a hacer con tu vida, Leo? ¿Quedarte aquí para siempre?
¿Cuál chance tenemos nosotros en esta vaina? ¿Cómo te llamas, mi rey?
Leo.
Leo, ¿de dónde vienes?
De Venezuela.
La sombra del sol de tu país, de Venezuela, baby. En la ciudad venezolana de Arequipa.
Acarigua.
That sounds like a limbet, like something you lick.
Is that right?
It's okay. La sombra del sol es la historia de dos hermanos pobres que sueñan con una vida mejor. Leo, un trabajador de la fábrica, esclaviza día tras día, mientras que Alex, su hermano menor, sordo y cerrado, soporta burlas maliciosas de sus compañeros. Cuando se enteran de un concurso de música con un premio en efectivo que podría sacarlos de la pobreza, Alex hace una propuesta. ¿Ok? Escribirá la canción si Luis, que tiene una hermosa voz, la canta. Ellos intentan ganar el concurso y cambiar su vida para siempre.
Esta película, como tú bien dijiste, viene de Venezuela. Es la nominada de Venezuela para los premios Oscars.
They're adorable, these two. They really are. And you believe that this guy is like a slave to that damn fabric place, you know?
And the older brother is like the antithesis of what being, is the macho.
The macho, yeah.
Brood, little homophobic, not homophobic. He is
machista.
Very machista and kind of like a bully to others, but protect his little brother. And the little brother has not come out. They lost their parents early on, and Esto ocurre en el llano venezolano, ¿ok? Es lejos de Caracas.
Okay.
Ellos
So it's like a slum, like a little
ellos viven
pueblo?
en un pueblito en el medio del país, en el
Okay.
estado portuguesa, si quieren tener esta referencia. Y es las relaciones de él, del niño pequeño que es sordomudo, como tú dices. No, él se relaciona con otros, evidentemente conoce a uno con el que se interesa, ¿no? Entonces, pero él está tratando él tiene a pesar de que es lo que hace, trabaja en una panadería, hace pan, básicamente, but he's trying to, he likes to write songs, and he finds this, for comparison, it's kind of like American Idol, Venezuelan style.
I love
Okay.
it, yeah.
So, and he is trying to put together a band with the help of his brother, who used to play the guitar, apparently, and some other people in the community that have different instruments, so that he wrote the lyrics, and he's trying to put these songs together to compete. The final is in Caracas. And it's so weird because this movie, not only because I know I'm biased because I'm Venezuelan and I love Venezuela, but it brought back so many memories. And in fact, some of the scenes are places where I used to go when I used to go to school, to the university. I used to take my public transportation from in the center of Caracas. It's so well made. It's so beautiful. Don't take it from me just because I'm Venezuelan. It's a great film. It's won international film festivals in Spain, and
like you said, it's going to the Oscars for Venezuela, so you know it's gotta be a good film, right? Watch the trailer at outshinefilm.com. It's enticing. Me gusta.
Es muy linda. Yo sé que mucha gente aquí en Miami que son venezolanos van a identificarse con ella y porque es el struggle, es un struggle of people that want to succeed, you know, that wants to do better, and you know, it has a great message at the end.
Okay.
Just have to see
Do they
it.
win?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Watch it, all right? Watch The Shadow of the Sun, La Sombra del Sol, Saturday, April 20th, 2024, a las 6 de la tarde. That's at 6 p.m. Streaming April 29th through May 5th, okay? But if you're going to go see it in person, there's just something about being in the theater, right? The smell, the popcorn, the energy, right? Go to Silver Spot Cinema.
And Venezuelans will be there.
And Venezuelans will be there, and Venezuelans are hot. And there's a lot of Venezuelans in Miami.
Oh, yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of Venezuelans there. So if you're into Venezuelans, you know who I'm talking. You, especially you. Cal, I'm talking to you. You like Venezuelans. I expect for you to be over there. Finally today, let's talk about the Men's Spotlight film, okay? Fly. Que yo te llamé y yo dije, oye, este Fly no lo puedo encontrar.
Oh my God.
No sabía que era un acronym para algo más. No sabía que era F.L.Y. I was just like, maybe they remade the Fly, right? I was here for it, okay? So Fly comes out of the US when two ex-boyfriends, Max and Rafael, who haven't seen each other in 5 years, reunite. The COVID pandemic hits and they're forced to quarantine together. In the years that have passed since they last saw each other in New York, Max has built a new life in Los Angeles working as a freelance editor. Max has spent most of his free time with his new boyfriend, Hunter, who's a fitness instructor. Of course he is. While Rafael has been rebuilding his identity as a non-binary human who's excited to explore the art of drag with hopes of becoming a drag superstar. Fly celebrates living your truth and trusting the journey. Me encanta. I mean, this is another one that I sat through the first half of it and I was just like, oh my God, this is so great. You know, it's just, and you can relate to it. Dos ex-novios stuck together during quarantine. Yo sé que eso le pasó a un montón de ustedes, okay? And I can't even imagine.
No, and it's one of those films that, one of the few films that we have received from the pandemic, which, you know,
I expected more films to come out of that.
right? And I know
or with that storyline.
Right, but yeah, I guess it was traumatic in many. I mean, it was traumatic.
Sí.
Para todo el mundo, no solamente para hacer esta película,
Claro.
pero para todo el mundo. But it reflects a lot of that angst. La ansiedad que pasamos mucho durante la pandemia. Pero ellos se conocen en New York primero, estos dos, Max y Rafael. Y después, pasados los años, se reencuentran en West Hollywood. It's very West Hollywood in a way. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's a good thing.
I think it's a good thing.
Pero as they reunite, la pandemia empieza.
And then they're stuck with each
Y
other.
el otro, Rafael, que está llegando, porque está llegando a Los Ángeles, no consigue dónde quedarse. Él al parecer, él tiene sueños de, no es American Idol en este caso, pero es RuPaul's Drag Race. Él quiere competir en RuPaul's Drag
He wants
Race.
to be a superstar, una superestrella de drag, ¿verdad?
And the reason we are including this film as a Latin and a Spanish
please.
is because of Rafael.
Okay.
Rafael is a character, a very unique character, who is actually, I think he's the producer of the film, very talented Puerto Rican actor. And I think, because during the pandemic, he's communicating with his folks back in Puerto Rico from LA. And he's very realistic, not only because he's Puerto Rican, his folks are Puerto Ricans. And you can tell, I mean, I
you can tell by the accent.
I can tell. I'm sure you can tell too. But it's not just because a lot of times they make you, believe that, this guy is not even.
He's Mexican and he's playing a Boricua.
Right.
And it's like, ¿cómo pasó eso?
He's
It's
American,
so different.
He's American with but he looks Latino.
He looks like he's a little brown.
Right.
He looks like Dino. Just put him in.
No, we know, okay? We know right away. No, it's good because, not only because they're very attractive, but they're good. They're exploring different issues, and he's non-binary.
And he wasn't non-binary, or he didn't know that he was non-binary when they were first initially junto, right?
Correcto.
Okay.
And then
what a journey!
Right, I know. So Rafael is going through all this, while Max is, he knew him different when they dated.
Claro, y tiene Hunter también, que está con él ahora.
Hunters look a lot like this.
Like hottie bodybuilder, for real?
A hottie bodybuilder.
Well, imagínate, but he's a fitness instructor, so of course he does, right?
And they all, and Max is also, he's taking classes from Hunter.
I bet
Hunter
he is.
Hot.
I bet he is. What kind of classes is he taking?
I know.
Las ofrecen acá.
So they're all going through this, and Hunter also has issues with his family. While they are basically confined to this house, this fabulous house in West Hollywood.
En West Hollywood.
And going through the pandemic.
Coño, pero yo creía que ellos estaban en un estudio. Tú sabes que yo tenía amistades que estaban secuestradas, estaban quarantining en un estudio, 3 personas. That's hard. En una casa lujosa en West Hollywood.
No, because this is hard to believe, but Hunter is house sitting for this gay couple. They go on a cruise, and I guess it was that first cruise that
got stuck out there.
And they got stuck for weeks, and they couldn't come back.
Qué storyline that he added. But again, reality. Eso le pasó a gente.
Seguro. Seguro.
So, wow, for sure. Okay, so watch Fly Saturday, April 27th at 7 p.m. at Regal South Beach, okay? Mi amor, Dino, gracias por estar conmigo on the FayWhat show. Ya se me olvidó cómo se llamaba mi propio show. ¿Deseas decirle un mensaje a nuestra familia LGBTQ latino sobre Outshine Film Festival?
Seguro.
¿Y qué los tiene disponible para ello?
Seguro, yo quiero que la gente se entere que nosotros estamos haciendo este esfuerzo, que es un esfuerzo comunitario para nuestra comunidad también, para que sepan que nosotros también estamos representando a la comunidad latina en el festival.
Y te vemos y te representamos en estas películas.
Y estamos representando a todo el espectro de nuestra comunidad, ¿ok? Gay, lesbianas, transgéneros, personas con discapacidades, bueno, de todos los colores, de todos tenemos.
And I love that addition.
Sí,
I love that addition.
Y es importante porque un festival de cine tiene que representar a la comunidad.
Yes.
Ok, entonces lo que necesitamos también es la participación de la comunidad,
claro.
Porque no puede ser que siempre tengamos la misma demografía
claro.
en el festival. Nosotros hacemos este festival para la comunidad y queremos que la comunidad lo disfrute.
Yes.
Tenemos varias opciones, por supuesto en español también, para que mucha gente, sabemos que muchos de nosotros también somos bilingües, ¿ok?
Claro.
So, en la comunidad. So, a lot of like Fly is mostly in English, okay? But then there is Spanish there too.
We have subtitles in a million kind of subtitles also.
I mean, just so you guys know, the people that are watching us, we are used to reading subtitles as a second nature. If you come from Latin America, reading subtitles...
That's how I learned some Spanish, actually. Me ayudó mucho.
A mí también en inglés.
Yes.
Yo aprendí inglés leyendo subtítulos cuando veía Seinfeld.
Oh, my God. Para mirar las películas.
No, para mí
Betty la Fea taught me a lot.
Really? No, I learned English watching Seinfeld.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, Seinfeld with subtitles.
That's it, but that's how but that's how you learn. But don't be, que no tengan miedo de ir al cine. That's what Dino's also trying to say. This is so inclusive, pero te queremos ver el culo en esos asientos. Because it's for us, it's to us, it's about us, right? Cuando uno piensa, es que it's done in such a lujoso kind of way that it makes you think that it's unaffordable. It's super cheap. You're able to go see a movie and have a nice night out with someone you love, or maybe meet someone there that you might love for the night. I'm just saying.
No,
There's something for everyone.
Tenemos fiestas, eventos sociales relacionados con muchas de estas películas. Tú vas a ver la película y después sales, te tomas unos tragos, la discutes con tus amigos, conoces gente. Es una experiencia social.
Claro.
Ya salimos de la pandemia, estamos de nuevo yendo a los teatros, a los cines. Entonces, esta es una oportunidad para que podamos compartir en la comunidad con nuestros amigos y podamos disfrutar de algo de calidad. Y además de que te da la oportunidad de socializar, cosa que todos queremos, ¿no?
Listen, let me tell you something. Hundreds of movies are sent in every year, and only the cream of the crop make it to the film festival itself, So understand that, and that it takes a whole year to put something like this together. This is not just thrown together, here, watch this. That's not how it works, And so and also for folks at home, maybe you're not comfortable going to a theater yet. No problem. Outshine at Home has it all for you right there too. Pay one price and then you get to watch what movies that you want to see. And that is it's just, you're really catering a todo el mundo.
Claro.
No hay razón to not see an incredible movie. And most of these movies, I'm blown away by just the reality, the writing, the beauty. Hay unos hombres hermosos en esto.
No.
I question my sexuality de vez en cuando.
I know you do.
De vez en cuando.
Shame on you.
It happens. It happens. It happens.
And not just the movies in Spanish or Portuguese, but there is movies from everywhere.
Yeah.
We have movies from Ukraine, from Georgia, from many other countries, even in Africa, in Asia. So the options are, there's so many different backgrounds. Realities. We are a big community. We reflect the realities of our communities in other places. So we have movies for every taste.
You really do.
So you go to outshinefilm.com for the program.
Yep.
We have the opening, like I said, April 18 with the movie Turtles.
Yes.
And
I'll be there for that, so come watch.
It's a fantastic film. And we have a centerpiece later on from the UK, wonderful film, very sexy, called Sebastian. And our closing film is from Italy.
Okay.
It's called Mascarpone.
Like the cheese? I love mascarpone cheese.
Mascarpone, Rainbow Cake. It's a sequel of a film that we closed with a few years ago and won the festival. So it's many options, many different options. Please check it out, outshinefilm.com.
And if you type in lo que te guste, aparecen las películas que lo tienen.
Exacto.
Te digo, I was like, vagina. Y ahí salió un montón de lesbian films. I'm not even lying. I'm just saying, tienen un poco para todo el mundo.
Tenemos documentales también.
Documentary, de todo. There's even one like with no dialogue. You have so many things going on. Oh my God.
Pandola.
And also, oh my God, what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. His first movie after transitioning.
Oh yeah, Elliot Page.
We also have Elliot Page's
Close to You.
Close to You, okay?
Yes.
So we're going to be talking about Close to You and all the women's films. I'll be having Jen Chris also in bed with me coming up next week, and we'll be talking about all the women's films. So we'll get to that too. Antes de dejarte ir, I want to say thank you to Joe. I want to say thank you to Mark. I want to say thank you to your whole entire board. Your board is just incredible. They're so passionate about what they do, and it shows in the movies that you choose and how you treat everyone when they come through the door. Everyone feels like a superstar. You go to one of these places that you get a picture, you get some food, you get a drink. You're like, oh, look at me. They know I'm FayWhat. But then I turn around and everybody else is being treated that way.
There's a red carpet in
As it should be.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Yeah, no, we appreciate the exposure, the opportunity, so that we can tell our community through your show, so that this is happening.
Yep.
And we count on people, not just the people in Miami-Dade County, also from Broward, Palm Beach County, come down to Miami, and in October come down to Fort Lauderdale, so that we'll repeat this again in October.
Completely. So. And for you partiers out there, está bien cerca de space. Ya.
That's right. That is right.
Just saying. The rest of you are like, ¿qué space? The Miami edition of the Outshine Film Festival is April 18th through the 28th, 2024. Fort Lauderdale Outshine will be at the end of the year in October, from October 17th through the 27th, 2024. Get all the info at outshinefilm.com. Miami empieza el 18 de abril hasta el 28 y today la información en outshinefilm.com. Todas las redes sociales también tienen toda la información si lo necesita. Right? All right. Gracias, mi hermano, Dino. Thank you so much. I adore you.
Gracias a ti.
Can you take me to visit your mom?
Yes, definitely when she comes next time, for sure.
Yes. Vamos a cenar. Una arepa.
Una arepa.
I'll even eat a Venezuelan one instead of a Colombian one. I'm okay with that.
Y trae a Teresa.
And I'll bring Teresa #mycuban.
There you go.
Dino Mosquera, board director and chairman of the screening committee for Outshine Film Festival. We love you. We adore you. We will see you at the theater.